Did you forget to add me? Because it's been a month since I've been on stream. Hi, Elizabeth.
No, that's not it, actually. Though it has been. We've missed you.
Have we? No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
I was like, I don't know.
What a bitch. No,
No, I have missed you, but I've also, had you to talk to, like, on other channels, so it doesn't feel like it's been that long. You missed a really sweet game that we're gonna do more of at some point, and the one that we did last week, or is that the Jewel of Faramore? It's a friggin' delight.
Oh, that was like
it is
2
weeks ago.
Yeah, it was a delight, and everyone was so into the voice acting. So we're gonna do more of that one.
Yes, it's
also,
excellent.
I have a messy floor, so I'm just gonna.
All right. Also, everybody, welcome Elizabeth Hambleton beneath all of us. Hi, Elizabeth.
Beneath.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
No,
Does
like
not sound right.
she has the bottom window, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But phrasing. IndieCade. Elizabeth, how was IndieCade this year?
Good. Yeah, I was really happy with all the all the nominees we got. It's always super fun to just get to play a bajillion games and see which ones are going to go to the top of the list or can like go out to other categories and yeah.
So I looked up just because I couldn't wait for myself, and I'm bad. The winner for the audio spotlight. What were the nominees, like the slate for the award this year?
Oh my gosh, I should also have that queued up. I'm like, well, I have them all downloaded and ready to go. So the slate was Everdeep Aurora, Light Break, Lullaby of Life, Music Power Up, and Star Stuff.
Okay.
I know nothing
I
about
don't
any
know
of those.
any of those things.
Yay!
Hooray! Well, let's do a quick tour. Elizabeth, you want to throw one up on Discord and we'll get going?
Oh yeah, I guess I should be in the Discord. I just had Discord open because I was doing editor stuff. The Journal of Sound and Music and Games is moving into the future, y'all. Instead of having 8 million text chains and like email chains, we're doing a Discord. And life is already so much better.
A Discord with like a smallish group of people is like a good chord,
It's real good because it's just the 4 of us, and it's
not
so
1,000.
nice so far. Just to be like, oh, what are we doing? Where is this article going?
Well, and it's a spot because I know that at least some of the people you're also like very good friends with, and the Discord is a dedicated working spot as opposed to like, here, look at this social media nonsense, please, Dana. Right? That's like a different area.
Right.
Right, we're gonna bring up the stream.
Star Stuff.
We're starting with
it's a little bit.
stuff.
It's a little bit.
Stuff. I think I'd go in reverse alphabetical order.
It's a little bit.
Sorry, what was that one?
Here we go. I missed you the first time.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I heard something
hold
very.
On. Discord is
celestial.
coming out of my speakers, which means it won't go to the stream and it's going to be all messy. So hold on, I have to fix that.
Maybe that's why it sounds weird.
Yep, that is why. Hold on a sec, everybody.
It's crunchy.
You're right, Andrew. It's
Our
a
end.
Concord, not a Discord. Slack for gamers. It is. I've never used Slack actually, so we've found the organization of it to be something we're all able to wrap our heads around really well. I have so many things to follow up with, though. So many people have told me they'll write for me.
Elizabeth,
and I gotta follow
really
up with
quick,
them.
would you stop sharing and reshare in Discord? It is like robot-y.
Yeah.
And not in a cool indie way, I don't think. I don't know, though.
No,
Or in an
it's
Astrobot
not
way.
supposed to do that.
Astrobot.
This is what we get for not having a tech rehearsal. I wonder, should I do like a higher resolution or frame rate? Or I don't have macros.
Do 720/60 unless your internet is the problem, and then lower everything so we can get it. Yeah, that's so much better. So much better.
There it is.
Good. Okay.
Hooray.
All right, let's add it for.
Okay, I already hear celestial things.
There you go. It should be celestial. It should not be.
I hear mouth noise brass is what I hear.
Well, yeah, now I do.
But I don't mean that negatively. I have a fondness for mouth noise brass, everybody. as a vocalist who likes to goof around.
I don't know what you mean by mouth noise brass.
Like, it sounds like it wants to be a brass instrument, but it's clearly some dude trolling with his mouth.
Oh, like a mouth noise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's definitely.
All right, so I'm excited.
Yeah, that type of thing. I love it.
Is this thing on? Yay! I see it now on the Twitch. I don't know how far behind it. Oh, it's flickering in out. It's on.
There we go. Now we just have to bump this over here. And the stream should still be seeing everything correctly now. And I can chat.
I think.
I have the Skype preview window just like in the middle of
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll deal with it. This is a good one for me.
Yeah,
Alright,
this
so-
is what I mean by the star stuff. Though. Pew 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 pew.
Yeah. Alright, so what is star stuff, Elizabeth?
So Star Stuff is it's actually an educational game. It was made by people who work for like an after school group, like teaching programming for kids of all ages. And so they chose to make a video game that teaches all the kind of core concepts of programming and programming logic. And they came up. So they also, I learned this from doing the interview with them. They also have like a free version that's just the puzzles, not like the fancy overworld and the whole game bit of it. But so if teachers
interesting.
want to, if they want to like do the lessons in class, the teachers can get access to like just the puzzles that students can do.
Nice.
And
Cool.
Nice.
start a new save file.
All right.
Yeah, so even though it's like a programming kind of puzzle game, we, like the audio team, we just loved the soundtrack, the audio, all the little sound effects, the whole soundscape. It was just so clutch and clean and beautiful.
Nice.
I'm excited. Yeah, I didn't look up like anything about what the nominees were. I was like, I'm coming to this just totally fresh.
And I have to confess, though, Elizabeth is absolutely the correct person to be the judge for IndieCade for audio. 110%. I have a little bit of bittersweetness, like giving up anything.
Because you enjoyed doing this and you got to work with... Were you were with Laura before, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Laura and I bowed out of this for this year, because we've been doing it for 5 years at this point.
Yeah. Wait, so who replaced Laura then?
I think it's Elizabeth and Curtis, and
Curtis.
yeah.
Yeah, then we got two
Curtis.
for, so actually, basically Curtis brought on Arlie, who's been absolutely fantastic.
Oh, nice.
And then we shared our fourth person with the performance team. So Judy has a background in both like audio and voice acting. So
Perfect.
we kind of had like 3.5.
Nice.
So Judy just like did fewer games than the rest of us because she only has so much time in the day. Yeah, we had a good time.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I can't commentate and play games at the same time.
Yeah.
I will try to commentate for you. I really like the groove here.
Mm-hmm. It has very like
It makes
not
me want to
elevator
improvise
music, but
over
it has like functional music vibes, right? Like it's not too distracting, but it's got a little bop to it. Kind of keeps you nodding your head, keeps you working.
The parts are also very, very clearly split, so I don't know if the game is going to do this, but you could modulate individual lines on and off without losing the integrity of the whole piece necessarily, if that
Right.
makes sense.
That's a fun instrument. Sample voice or something.
The audio effects of like me picking up the box, setting down the box. I was just like, I just love every little bit of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah.
you're looking.
I do like the clicking and the landing and the non-pitched sound effects sound really good even from this like angle of high compression and over Discord.
Yeah.
The beef speech is great.
We have reasonably good Discord audio for what it's worth because I pay for Discord.
I was gonna say the reason I say high compression is because I hate Discord, so that's more of a like like I hate Discord's handling of audio just generally, which it's given its name, I guess. It's just nominal determinism, but I don't know.
There is a lot of compression, I think, if you don't pay.
$10 words here. That's a grad school term right there.
That's some grad school words. Go back to beeps and boops.
But yeah, I agree. The sound design there's like a rounded, like approachable character to it. Like nothing feels jarring. It just feels like good, you know?
What is the word?
Yeah.
What do we have? I feel like we have a word for, maybe it's Elizabeth Medina Gray or somebody in there, the sounds of the text that are not like phonemes like Animal Crossing, but like
I think
we usually go with beep speech, right?
Yeah, it's still all beep speech, broadly speaking.
But
whether or not it's like the sound of like a typewriter typing or something more.
Oh, do we say that?
Or
yeah. Yep.
Okay, I just always figured that was reserved for pitch based.
Yeah, not necessarily.
But I guess
I don't
still
think
pitchy,
necessarily. As I recall, Elizabeth plots those things on a spectrum in terms of like their level of pitchiness.
Featurey.
Right, so like the typewriter from Dragnet typing out Joe Friday at the beginning of the show or whatever is very obviously not pitched. And then like, you know, Animal Crossing or Celeste is very pitched, right?
Right. I love the Celeste beep speeching, like. Yeah, it's so cute.
It's very good.
It had my heart from the very first time I played.
So here you
speaking of,
you have to step and be the platforms now for your little programmed robot now.
Yeah,
that's great.
Robots in its path, and then I have to like help. Yeah, I love the filter layer going in and out when I go in and out of like the so.
Yeah.
Grabbers. That's just how things work. I like the idea of like having a waiting room kind of. This is not waiting room, but like the sense of tonal stasis that we have here as a kind of waiting room-esque vibe, just because it's like a. But we have a lot of like different layers coming in and out, so it's not like texturally necessarily static, but it's tonally static.
Yeah, and I think there's something to be said, you know, I've talked about this with students when they look at puzzle games, like anything that requires concentration to solve. The music can only be so complicated, or it's going to take up like your brain space that you need to be using to actually play. So
do you have to program it all at once? I kind of think you do.
Well, I only have two programs. I have to
pick up at C
I
a
had
second
to like
time,
beat
right?
myself over for some reason.
And then drop at B. You just have to hustle to get that done.
It's fine.
Nice.
nice.
I'm actually only just now looking at how this game is being played. I was just like listening to the cool sounds for like 20 minutes. Like, oh wait, I see what we mean by programming logic.
See, I really like that difference of approach though, because like I can't think about the sound without knowing where the gameplay is at. Like I'm totally tied to it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Whereas I can just like wander around and. My classic example of when I got Assassin's Creed Origins and Joe was like, are you going to play the game or are you just going to like try to read every tomb inscription?
And how is that? Yeah. That is play. It's just like a different kind of play.
Yeah, and I was like, shut up, man.
Dude, shut up.
Yeah, this is what, if you have a spouse that's a gamer, like it can, you know, it can be fun to have one who games very differently than you.
Yeah.
Keeps it spicy.
Yeah, like Rodney's on the center and I'm like
Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at they're all running around. They're like SpongeBob characters. They're so cute. Oh, now we're having like a nice little.
Over.
Sometimes I feel bad for bossa nova as a genre being so co-opted by.
That's getting quoted. Can we clip
Yeah,
that,
putting
please?
that in the chat.
Like, I'm sure there's so much interesting and like nuanced and complex. And I mean those are all loaded words, I understand. Shut up. But I feel that when I think of bossa nova, I think of like this kind of stuff. And Girl from Ipanema, but like,
Right.
it's like, oh, fun, like media waiting rooms. Not like actual waiting rooms, because that's Fox News sometimes, but like.
No, but like,
or The View. You know, it's either one or the other, depending on which
You enjoyed this
time
new
of day.
but there's a lot of like lack of research done on like groove and
A lot of
rhythm
lack, I
instead
like
of
that,
harmony and chords, right? So like
Yeah.
this drives us forward. Look, we got an extra line coming in just
It's
when I was thinking
rhythmically
it was
super
going to be
active.
boring.
I mean,
And
it's dance,
it-
you know?
You really feel like you could and should be improvising over it, which fits really well for a puzzle game where you play with possibility.
Yeah. Smart. That was a smart thing to say, Ryan.
I have to come up
See,
with
yeah,
one a
you can
week, right?
quote him
I've
and
done a
not
musicology now.
We've done one.
So that
You can rest.
I like
Just
it.
take your time. Do we want to move on to another one?
Yeah, let's move on to the next game.
This is cute.
You didn't throw it in the trash. There's no trash. It just disappeared.
I ate it. I don't know.
It's so efficient.
I ate
We
it.
ate plastic. We all are
I-
eating plastic all the time, so might as well.
Yeah. I think about this a lot. That like, game design can play with that, right? Anthony Dennis music. That like you can, if you want to add to the challenge, you can busy up the soundscape, and it's sort of like, I don't know, hijacks like your brain pathways a little bit, like because you only have so much attention, and so it can actually mess with your concentration in really interesting ways to have stuff get really intensely busy as you're trying to focus. Whereas if it stays out of your way, it's actually encouraging like.
And a bossa
Deep
nova style
puzzle solving.
loop that doesn't always have a clear boppable melody present, but just lets you groove along, creates that space. Whereas something like, and it's a fine tune, but if you
Yeah.
look up the Adventures of Lolo music,
Oh yeah.
you'll hate yourself, and you'll hate puzzles.
Unless you listen to Rob Kovacs, our friend of the stream, Rob Kovacs, play it, because he does an Adventures of Lolo set that is really good, but it's divorced from the gameplay, notably.
Right.
Hey Ryan, I pulled up. There it is. Okay.
Yeah, I
On
was
the
just
Twitch.
pulling it up. I
Oh,
was waiting to
hello.
finish my comment. Sorry, Elizabeth. Do we
you're good.
have information on who scored all this stuff, by the way? Jen asked in chat.
I don't off the top of my head. I can track all that down.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, I should. The rest of us losers who are doing nothing could look
What's the name
stuff
of it?
up.
What was
Yeah.
that one star something?
Star stuff.
Star
stuff.
stuff.
Game composer.
This one is
Let's see.
Music Power Up. I'm really excited about this one. This is the one that crossed my radar independently of everything.
Oh, it's a group
else.
of composers. Domestic BGM. An independent group of composers creating a library of decorative music for film, television, radio, and other media.
I love it.
What? Oh, what else
I'm
have
gonna
they
look them up.
done?
They're library game composers,
Yeah.
which makes sense for like a small studio budget game, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I mean, wait until we get into music power up.
I'm very excited about this.
Interesting. Their website design's super cute.
Right, jump back
Yeah,
to the
so-
live Discord. You're not
Okay.
going to want to miss this.
I am. I already like it.
Are we recording on an answering machine? Now that I'm
Oh
looking.
yeah, this is the.
This is the 80s.
No, I couldn't tell this
Okay.
from the music.
That phone was
You're
corded.
capturing it perfectly. The like synth sustain.
The cassette tape player in the art on the seat, yeah.
This is pretty intense.
you
Sound
sure?
chips to test. Sound
Those
chips
are
to test.
some jaw
Yeah, that is-
bones.
Yeah, is it just me or is that dude like built?
Clock and play. Oh my gosh. It's like a Game and Watch, y'all. It's a Game and Watch. It's a literal Game and Watch. I'm
Yeah.
already in love. Oh my gosh. Ah!
We love a flat 7-1 and then a jump of an octave. I don't know. Oh,
I don't mess around with that.
where did Elizabeth on the
There.
Skype? Elizabeth left the Skype.
Oh
No!
no!
Probably not on purpose, but that's what it said.
Hold on, I'm gonna try and track it down here.
Just gonna
You're gonna
find
lose the
this.
visuals stream. Hold on 1 second. I'm ringing Elizabeth again. I'm gonna try to bring her back.
Yay! Welcome back.
Yay!
I don't know what I did, but I messed something up. Is the stream okay?
Yeah, it's streaming fine. Everybody can see it great.
Okay, sorry. Okay,
I might need a musician pretty soon.
fingers crossed for you.
Fucking nail ya.
Oasis Overdrive. Oh, this is gonna make me happy too, isn't it? Oh my god.
It's another compilation game, like UFO 50.
I know, Ryan. How many like Jaina and Ryan coded games are gonna come out this year?
I know.
We just keep getting like gift after gift here in our lives. Oh my gosh.
Can we talk about how it's very cool that it is a blonde woman and her dog instead of the man and the blonde?
The music is so perfect.
Barbie. This reminds me of Top Gear so much, which I loved playing as a kid.
I love
That
how
ostinato
low
is
frame rate
sending
is.
me.
Yeah.
Maybe I can play. There's a stream that's on Thursday on my birthday soon. Maybe I'll just play Top Gear.
You should.
This is like
I need to make my request.
Yeah, you should.
Andrew Aversa, like anti-gravity, but lo-fi. I'm into this.
I want to be the keyboard player doing the ostinato.
I suck at playing this game and I'm on stream. I'm not even
I want to be the bass player.
It's not a big melody.
Right. I'm gonna pull up new score so I can screw around here.
All right, 3 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yes, the classic like you're out of gas moment. Hell yes.
This is such a good piece of music for
So
a
I
game.
hate to
within a
tell you,
game.
Elizabeth,
Holy
this
crap.
company doesn't need a musician. They already have one. Like,
Yo.
Soldering on the motherboard and everything's running smoothly now.
Yay.
Look at my jowls. Oh my
Calibrate
gosh.
sound chips.
We're gonna test the sound chips.
yeah,
Yes,
we are.
Yes, we are. Happy. Square or triangle waves. Oh my gosh.
What?
This is the most
Well,
Dana-coded thing.
This is up there. Ryan gave me a UFO 50 right when it came out. He was like, "This is so Dana coded." Now this. What is happening in my life?
I will defend UFO 50 as a thing I should have bought you immediately, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
It's so like it's so I was gonna say disjarring, which is weird. So jarring to see the like the QWERTY letters. Well, not QWERTY. Well,
Yeah.
instead of like the right music pitch letters.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
but
I'm so
The,
used to
G is like G sharp.
hearing the
Yeah, when I use, like,
waveforms
game
go
audio-
around is like very good for me.
Yes.
This is
yes.
like, yeah, I want to like bring this legit into my video game class to be like,
This is like
this
what
is
I do when
this
I'm
sounds
playing
like.
when I play with like Family Tracker. Like I go into the waveform editor and
Yeah.
like, this is
Yeah,
exactly
here's your
that.
envelope shaper. Look at this.
Oh my god, this is perfect for class. Wait,
Yeah.
what is this?
Why is it so late in London? Why can't I text George about this immediately? I'm going to anyway. I don't care what time it is there. This is why we use WhatsApp.
Yeah.
It's close enough. Let me move
What
on.
is this game called again? Because I missed the title screen.
This
because I was
is-
just grooving along.
Music Power Up.
Yeah, this is Music Power Up.
Power up. You probably said that a bunch of times, but it did not register as the name.
You have to
of the
lower your
game.
sustain a little bit more.
The stain has to come down.
No,
How so low? Is my no? It's not.
you're
The
decay, but there
Yeah.
it is.
Oh.
Okay.
That was annoying.
I'm sending an
This
all
wasn't-
caps text to be as obnoxious as possible.
It
You're
makes,
that's
you know, all
sustain.
caps should make the like alert noise louder, as if any of us have sound on our phones. But I kind of do sometimes.
I do sometimes.
Julian said something
Yeah.
so funny in one of our group chats the other day, and it was to Sarah, Sarah PC, that like her all caps are louder than
Oh.
other people's, and I was like, I know exactly what you mean, and it's true.
They really are.
They really are.
Yeah,
And like I mean that in a very positive sense. You
Yes.
know, to be clear.
I will say every
This
once
is
in a
so
while I
fun.
forget to mute my phone when I go to bed. I've absolutely been woken up at 2:00 by both Dana and Julian texting me something stupid.
That's because Juliana stay up too late.
We are the late people. The late people.
I just never fixed my sleep schedule after like Josephine being a baby, right? Like it never came back. It will someday. I have hope. Sometimes.
There we
I mean,
go.
not every night. Not every night. Last night I was in bed pretty
Look
early.
at that. You're
but-
like a basic audio engineer now. We got an envelope, we got an LFO modulating the signal, we got waveforms.
Right? I'm like, that's actually like one of the labs when I do class. So yeah, nonsense. Is it the same? I didn't mean to click on it. I was trying to... Go back. Oh yeah, anytime. Yeah. Right. Good.
From game to music or from music to game. Okay. This is
Orient
Bubble
D minor
Bobble.
there. Look at the little hedgehog.
Oh, it's totally Bubble Bobble. Look at this.
So cute. This is like this
Which
is
is the-
definitely
it's not
doing
blue.
some UFO 50 adjacent. Like somebody, is it going to be me or is it going to be somebody else? Is going to
Oh
write a
my
paper
goodness.
on these two games, like, right? I feel like
Yes.
there's something
You
here.
better hurry up.
So
Just do
Yeah,
this year's
I-
Mexico.
No, I'm not. I'm hosting. I'm not putting in anything in this.
I
year.
know.
I
It's-
could
but
put it
it's
into
easy.
Ludo though. If I really hustle,
oh, this
I could-
rules. What?
I'll build a wagon with this any day, anytime.
I
I,
like-
want to bring this into my class on Monday.
Can we
Jesus.
talk about building your wagon as an amazing metaphor for composition, by the way?
Right? I was just thinking this. And then add a locomotive.
Down there.
But it's not out yet.
Why isn't it out yet? I'm angry. I'm like getting
I
livid about
literally
this.
Teach this now. I need to teach it tomorrow. Or let it teach for me is what
I need it.
Right, right. I need to just
When is
call
this
an
coming
audible
out?
on my lecture.
Yeah.
Alright, when is it coming out and when can I add it to my
So,
body?
Plan release
Elizabeth,
date,
are you
2025.
defining what A, B, D, and E are with the first three parameters, then locking them in? Is that what's
Not
going
right
on?
now. I'm not. Spoilers.
It's shooting right to the top of my wish list. Holy
But now I
Well,
Oh,
This is
God.
2025. That's not soon enough.
When this comes out, stream, we're gonna make you suffer through this again with all of us dicking around.
Please, yeah. We each do the Stardew Valley thing, but we each have
We each
our
get
own.
like 20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can program your individual pitches. There's a whole composition engine in here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Aw.
This is becoming not safe for work.
Look at the
I
glide
know.
slider.
We're having
Sorry, I
such
hope I don't have
pleasures.
any students here. I'm sorry.
We're just moaning and groaning.
8-bit stuff does things to me.
Yeah,
We're really sad.
this is it.
This is really it.
Yeah, this
It's just doing it for us pretty good.
Oh, all the sounds you can get too.
Do some detuning and stuff, like just a little tiny bit. Just put it right there.
I'm obsessed. I need to play this with George, like, now. I will fly to the UK when this happens, when this comes out. I'm actually thinking about putting in for Ludo because it's in London this year.
Oh,
I
to
know.
go there.
I specifically
Okay.
want maybe that's my move is I instead of just me writing a paper on this, I write one. George and I have been talking about wanting to collaborate. Maybe this.
There you go.
This is
what
it.
we do.
I want a Dana and George collab about this.
We've
thing.
been talking about it for a while now, and we just haven't like nailed it down. But it's in the. I have a lot of collaborating I want to do. I'm actually more interested in getting some collaborative work out there than I am in doing anything single authored other than my book. So I think that's.
Once I found that my school does it, like when you do tenure, you have to get like external letters, and some schools don't let you pick a co-author to do a letter.
Mm.
But I asked because I was like, I love co-authoring. Obviously, I've done it with many of you. Like everyone here, I've co-somethinged, and many people in the chat. And they're like, no, yeah, you can ask co-authors. So I'm like, okay, that's like it.
I love that we're
Hey,
now playing to our
Ryan.
own music. I saw it.
You have to.
Yeah, Skippy, the reason we're playing Rocket League is because this game's not out yet. There you go.
I know.
No, it's because we're in the esports professional space tomorrow, and they are equipped to broadcast Rocket League, so that's what we're gonna play.
Fun, 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 fun.
You're lucky Ryan's not playing Skippy because I never got more glee than when we were playing Returnal and some student asked a question about like a lab sheet and Ryan was like, I am playing this game. I read it and I told him. I'm like, there's no way he's answering this right now.
I
Like,
was
the
not
game
there.
was too intense. It was hysterical.
No, Overwatch I'm okay, and it's Counter-Strike the students really destroy me in. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, I'm not good at first-person shooters. I've lost to every student I've played a first-person shooter against.
I don't think Dr. Thompson here has an issue like with a student beating him in a game.
No.
I don't think any of us have that problem. We all have things we are like super trash at, and I usually admit them proudly.
And there's always at least one student who's going to be really
I have
much
a
better at
suspicion as to
something
which
anyway.
student was bragging about being better than me, but because I want to keep my job, I'm not going to name them on this public Twitch stream.
No call-outs, huh?
What I will say, though, is that my confidence is unassailable
Unassailable.
in
It's
life
true.
and everything.
It's true. Well, doesn't mean we don't try to assail it.
It's true.
He has a whole team of folks dedicated to making sure
That's right.
we're all, staying humble. Right?
It's almost a tragedy that we have to move on to other nominees because that slapped Elizabeth.
I only
I'm
want
not
that from now on.
trying to keep them all like 15-ish minutes.
Yes,
Yeah,
good for you.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
for
yeah.
you for
You're-
like
good job being
doing
responsible.
your job and not showing favoritism. Even though have the winners been announced yet?
The winner
Yes.
has been announced.
Mm.
Yeah,
Was
I'm
it
just
that
going
one?
Reverse. I'm going reverse alphabetical. We'll do the reveal at the end.
Mm.
Ooh.
That's
Okay.
responsible as well. In Ryan being confident in his gaming, by the way, I finished Castlevania Symphony of the Night in 17 minutes today. In my class live to
Oh my
demonstrate
God.
speedrunnings at the finesse level.
Pretty good.
Amazing.
Did
Yeah,
you do the
I mean,
thing where you like run backwards and stuff like that.
where I constantly moonwalk.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yes. I just love speed running aesthetics. Like, I think that should be an article.
It is.
It's just such a
There is
different
an article
way.
on that.
Oh yeah, what is it? Who?
There's an
Tell me.
amazing speedrunning vocabulary article by Rainforest Scully Blaker.
Okay, here I go. Into my Zotero you go.
Look up gamestudies.org Rainforest Speedrun and you'll find it.
I literally have a Game Studies browser tab up right now, and you know I don't keep browser tabs open, but I already had one open. Okay, thank you. There it is.
And I agree with Kate. Yeah, Rainforest is great.
Next game is Lullaby of Life.
Okay. This one is pretty.
Just now go back.
Ooh,
What's this one called?
Oh, look at the little guy!
Life. I contact. Hello?
What?
Dang it!
This reminds me of, like, did anybody play Jez Ball back in, like, the Chips Challenge era of gaming on Windows?
No, but I know why Julianne's laughing.
No, you don't. You have no idea. You could not possibly survive.
Where's my sign? Do I still have it?
Let's just put the...
I don't think I can
keep
bring it up
type-
without
hit her.
bothering the stream, so you're safe for today.
What is the sound design reminding me of?
It's reminding you of Electroplankton on the Nintendo DS.
Oh, totally.
Yes.
I also get Big Thomas Was Alone vibes.
Yes, thank you. That was it.
Yep. I like that the music has
Thank you for reading
picked
my mind
up
for me.
now. I like
We
this
love
a lot.
like a string strum strand.
Uh-oh, y'all. Just got a lake effect snow warning in effect till 2 a.m. 1 to 3 inches, possibly 3 to 8, depending on how things go.
Yeah, also,
Ooh.
Chicago was an absolute blast this year.
We ate really well.
Oh yeah, we need to
If folks
do the
ever wanna,
debrief
like-
on the conferences.
Folks ever want to like eat really well at a conference, you've got to figure out where I'm going with friends, because I do a lot of, and Ryan did research this year too. We had some good meals.
That's right. It was my turn, as it were, because Dana did the heavy lifting over the summer at a conference we were at.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I did well at
You did well at Wisconsin.
Play Make Learn.
But I
Pray
originally
Love.
made plans to go to this tapas place like across town in Chicago, and Dana's cousin actually met us there, which ruled.
Oh my gosh, and like I tell everybody all the time, like, Melanie's cooler than me, and they're like, we like you, so like that can't be true. And I'm like, you guys don't get it. Melanie's awesome. And Sarah was like, you didn't like oversell her. She is awesome. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, she rules. I think we added each other on Instagram, actually.
Oh great, yeah.
In any case, because I am absolutely of suburbia, I did not make a reservation at this place, and therefore we could not eat there.
Because they couldn't fit us in until like 10.
Right.
And then in the Uber, as like Mel was already there being like, they don't have space, I was like, oh shit. So then I'm like Googling, like, because I had my heart set on tapas at that point. So I was like, we're not going to just get like pizza after I wanted tapas, right? Like, so I found another tapas place all the way back across town, paid for another Uber, got us over there. And honestly, like, it was unbelievable. So
I thought it was fantastic.
And Melanie was like, the place you went is very good, but she's like, I think this one may be like at equal, if not even surpassing.
I felt very good
so.
when Melanie was like, well, Ryan, you have really good taste at least.
Right. Yeah, it was really good, and we just ordered like a bunch of stuff between us and whatever looked interesting. I think we got 4 like cold dishes and 4 hot dishes, and then we got 2 desserts, and we got a pitcher of sangria, and everything was so good. But I know certainly at the end I was like, yeah, let's get dessert, and we ended up getting this like pear almond torte.
Yes.
And that one, everyone was just like speechless. It was so good. but everything was good. I did a roundup on Blue Sky of like the things I ate in Chicago, so if anybody's curious.
I had Giordano's pizza twice, and I'm very proud of myself for that.
Yeah, the one night Ryan was like, we're gonna get pizza, and I was actually with Jordan at that moment, and I was like, I don't think my body can take, because I knew I had like a long night ahead of me, because I Saturday was really packed with stuff I had to go to. And I was like, I'm not going to make it through the night if I eat like a deep dish pizza right now. I will be in bed. So, and he was the same way. He's like, I want to stay, upright. So got it later for like dinner. But...
So looking at this game, I have to say I love the ambient soundscape. And I stand by my claim that this feels like Electroplankton. Where it's very generative based on what you do.
Yeah.
But I'm not immediately in love with the gameplay like I was with the previous game.
Right.
Fair.
I am vibing to just the wash of sound happening over me.
Yeah,
it's very comforting.
Yeah, I appreciate that Elizabeth came up with Thomas Was Alone, by the way. I totally get that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was like, what am I thinking of? I could like hear it, but I couldn't see it. And it's giving me that same kind of contemplative, and it's a big sound, like it envelops me, right? Like I'm sitting in the middle of it in a neat way. But
I like how so it works equally well on like
also
keyboard, mouse, and controller. And it's like such a different experience on both of them, and in a really nice way. I feel like I'm learning an instrument because I have to like get good at playing this music, like figuring out these controls.
Yeah,
that's interesting. Yeah.
Because each one of your critters effectively has a different pitch now, right?
Like sound world thing. So was that like flute with vibrato, or sorry, flutter tongue, clarinets, and then another flute? I had it pretty quiet on my side.
Swear. Now the idea is, as you go on, you like add more and more of the orchestra. Yeah, so now we've got like.
I'm already gonna like be bitter about like what is considered like early game or instrument versus late game instrument and what that means.
Preemptive bitterness from Julianne.
Hard.
They explained it in the interview. Like they're starting with winds, because that's like
I know.
Basic, and then going to strings, going to percussion, and then going to I think it was brass at the end. So I guess I can just play.
So it seems like it's about relative loudness then. It's not necessarily about, I don't know, sophistication.
But it is interesting because like obviously something that's programmed like this could make anything louder or softer. But
right.
Like, the inherent capacities of the instrument in real life is how it's being kind of drawn into here.
Secret.
Yeah, the other thing about AMS was the hotel was stunning. Love a historic hotel, but it was kind of quirky in the layout, and so I felt like I had a hard time kind of knowing where would be a good spot to like hang to just see people when I wasn't actively going to a session, because like even the book exhibit wasn't like hopping like it normally you can see a lot of people there, and I felt like it was very dead most of the times I was in there. Even though that was where like the coffee was, people would grab the coffee and then run out. So I'm like, where was everyone? Like I didn't see Kate, I don't think at all.
The other thing is, and this has been true of AMS for a while, that was a pricey hotel even by AMS standards.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. When I saw that was the Palmer House, I was like, okay.
I mean, I definitely when I went inside the first time, I like dropped my bags and stood there. So that was a cool moment for me. But yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, SMT Jacksonville. Obviously, I love Chicago. But what we could get at Jacksonville, which is not as, for most people would probably say not better of the two cities is that we had a hotel that had everything on the same floor, which I've never seen before. Same floor and like 4 hallways. It was still big, but it was like very easy to get to everything, with no stairs. And they did stream. They couldn't stream everything, but they streamed a lot. And so you could get more of these accessibility options for those reasons, obviously. But then you're in Jacksonville, and then there was the whole thing about the folks who were boycotting the state of Florida, which is, I think, misguided, but I will not go too far into that because I will never like shame anyone for not being able to go to a conference for whatever reason. You know, I understand. I'm very privileged in a lot of ways, but yeah. So, but SMT was fun. I got to see Felt Cute. And who else is here? Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I saw anyone else who was here in the chat there. And yeah, her bingo card. I'm not gonna share it, but it was
I'm very curious.
relevant to us in
You
certain
gotta
ways.
text me.
Yeah. At 1:30 a.m.
Yeah, that's fine. No issue there. I mean, I do have an 8 a.m. meeting tomorrow that I have to like be cognizant for, but I don't have to teach anything tomorrow. It's final presentations already, so I just get to learn.
Oh, I love final presentations as like just the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And there's enough students, like it's every
you've gotta
remaining
take
session.
all of it,
so,
yeah.
What I will say,
Let's
looking
get-
forward to the next joint conference, is I'm very excited that it is a joint conference year that will mark next year's the 10th AMS After Dark.
Yeah.
Cannot believe
Exciting.
Matt has been doing that for a decade now.
Hey, yeah.
Also
I will
means that means it
eventually-
will have been 10 years since the Cubs won the series.
Oh,
And-
was that
gosh.
Vancouver? Was that the first one?
Yes.
And it's 10 years since I left during the bottom of the 9th inning to go get Dana from the subway.
Oh my god.
Do you know how many people like completely unannounced and like unsolicited came up to me and were just like, you know, the Cubs really deserve it. And it was like, I didn't say anything. I'm from Cleveland. That's it. I said nothing about baseball. Why are we having this conversation?
That's so funny.
It was borderline obnoxious. 'Cause I'm just listen.
I had such a different experience because obviously I was coming right from Chicago. Like it was like 2 hours until my flight from the like 9th inning. And I was going to Vancouver, and I remember thinking, no one here gives a shit about baseball. There's like 2 people. And feeling like I just need to talk to someone about the World Series, and yet people were just like attacking you because you're from Cleveland. It's like so dumb. Everything's stupid.
It was, and it's like, honestly, like everyone knows this. Like I've always been like so over like the easy punchlines about Cleveland, because there's a lot of things with our state that are extremely challenging, to put it diplomatically, right? But
I know, yeah.
but Cleveland itself is such an incredible music scene, such an incredible art museum. Like, I mean, anyone who's here for NACFGM, you will be able to walk to the art museum, and it's free. Like, find a time if you can to get over there and see that collection, because it's incredible. And they do have special exhibits that, you know, they make money on by having them paid and stuff. But the exhibit's huge. It's a huge museum, and I just grew up with that as my normal, and I grew up with the Cleveland Orchestra as my normal. And it's also a really thriving food scene, and the cost of living is pretty low. So like, I think a lot of folks are gonna have a good time. As I'm building the like, here's places to go and eat. The other thing is that Case itself is really nicely situated. in town, so there's a lot of stuff that's walkable, including like really inexpensive, kind of quick student-y stuff for lunch. You know, they have a whole corridor that has like your sandwich shops and like Qdoba and like
Really quickly, I like the idea of having to do this again without the whole entourage.
Yeah.
It was getting a little crowded.
COSI is in Columbus, but they have a really good children's museum and the natural history museum and the botanical gardens and the art museum are like in a little triangle with each other, and they're essentially like Case campus wraps around them, and same with Severance Hall for the where the orchestra plays. It's like kind of on campus, ish. So, and it's also really close to Cleveland's Little Italy. So that is definitely theoretically walkable for things. And it's Sicilian-based population in Cleveland's Little Italy, so Julianne can come and judge everybody.
As we do.
That's right.
But also there's a couple, like I'm making sure that like I track price points for everybody, that I mention, like vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free, because I know folks that are going to need those, so that, you know, the planning can be good. Because I want people to eat really well. I want people to like experience good food in Cleveland, and there's a lot of great places to do that are super close to campus. So I'm really, really excited for that. But
I don't teach on Fridays in the spring term this spring, so I was thinking of doing a Thursday stream at your place with Sarah. And
that'd be fun.
And then maybe just, you know, being around to help you with whatever needs doing on Friday.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I might be able to. I have to see.
If you're able to do that, I know.
But I might be able to get there early.
Yeah.
At least Friday.
And I know Sarah's already offered you space to stay with her, so because you can't stay at my place because of the cat. But and Elizabeth Medina Gray is gonna stay with me, so you know, our keynote speaker. Haha, that's gonna be a good time. But yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I already have like fun ideas of things to do with everybody. Yeah, I want to make it like a really special moment. So I'm so excited.
You're
but
gonna
yeah,
get your new one now.
the draft of my like local arrangements page for the website is kind of hilarious. It's very Dana. Like, it's not going to read as some like corporate jargon I pulled off the university website. Like, it's very clearly like, I may have to curb it a little bit, but
it's
down. Enthusiastic at the moment.
All right, Elizabeth, we want to do another level of this, or do you want to move on?
We should move on, but I will just...
Eyeballs, oh my god. Dana, I so resonate though, like, with the, like, you're from a place that people make fun of, and so people just go up to you, even if, and just like, out of nowhere, they're just like, did you know your state sucks? And you're like, it's actually, and you just like feel weird for telling them that, like, the nuances of it, you know? I'm speaking about New Jersey.
Yeah,
like as a joke state. Like, there are joke states, and it becomes like, okay, but like, just
speaking of Jersey, hold on. That's the other game that I've been thinking about this entire time with this game. Is Cypher Prime's Auditorium.
What does that have to do with Jersey?
Cypher Prime is a Jersey-based studio.
Oh yeah, I think I knew that.
They made this amazing trailer I once sent Julie, and she about spat out her drink about Johns, like, in the Philly sense.
Yeah. I like that you say it. It sounds like Johns, like John.
No,
Johns.
It's Jaw, and like a jaw, right? Johns.
Johns.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johns. You gotta like lean into it.
You seen this, John?
This John.
I can't do it. I don't have the accent.
You're close though. I mean, when I lived in the Midwest, it took a lot of it out, so it's hard to go back now.
Do you have like a Revertigo like trigger that like can get you there?
Alcohol and being around other people speaking the accent, which is like Karen Uslin.
Karen Uslin will get you to do it in like 4 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
When I start to say, instead of like get out, it's like get out. Like the OUs sounding like
Australia?
like a EAL. Jesus Christ, it's so bad.
All right. So you had a really
Beauty
tough,
and the Beast vibes here now.
tough slate, Elizabeth, this year. Holy cow.
Hey, light break. We're gonna see what this is. Yeah, I mean a lot of Ohio is just cornfields and like soybean fields. So like I get that where people will be like, "Oh, your state's boring," or like the brain drain because we have so many universities and then people will just move out of the state. That's a thing. But we also have some really good conservatories in the area too, because we have both Cleveland Institute of Music and like Oberlin and CCM down in Cincinnati. So it's like just having those three in the state alone is okay. How do we do this? Instrument imbued with the essence of music. So these are very some music themed games specifically this year,
Yeah.
which is kind of fun.
The essence of music. What is the essence of music? Okay, music
Rotate the
theorists.
tuning ring.
We're about to do an essentialism, y'all.
Hell yeah!
That's the essentials of music right there.
Ding dang 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 dang. Do you have to do the repeated thing? Oh, you have to put them in order.
Back here. Get back here. Come on.
That's a very pleasant timbre.
Yeah, it is.
Plucked like lyre type.
You just made an epic melody.
I love the
Wow.
idea that Connecticut is the joke state. I did.
That is funny.
Jin, I don't think I knew you were a Connecticut native, or I forgot. Hey, like New Haven pizza is pretty good.
Yeah.
Or at least pizza I had there in one place was very good. Ooh, some pitch stuff.
Oh.
That's the bitch.
There you go. Oh no!
Sorry, I'm Final Fantasy 6ing.
Sorry, I'm Final Fantasy 6ing.
Nice.
That's
We've
like a
all done
particular
there.
neurodivergence. That's just going to the corner in Final Fantasy 6.
Suffering from bad za.
The best looking guy here. No, New Haven pizza is good. Like it's good. But wait, what do you? Okay, Rhett, who heals things, heal this bad take. Tell us why the pizza is bad. I am also someone that will make fun of the state of Connecticut for being like the downfall of the country in some really stupid way, because it's just like so tiny, but it's full of like rich white people. So that's where I go with that. There's a lot of people in Connecticut. It's not just rich white people, but that's how. I also just like have a rivalry with Yale, so got to do that.
Tastes
Oh,
hard.
it's like too burnt.
Yeah, that
Like
I
some-
love
kind of like
a
my-
mirror puzzle.
Oh yeah, the game. Yeah, not just pizza. It's about the game. This game sounds so good that I'm like zoning out and talking to the chat instead.
it's nice to engage with our friends here.
We
Yeah.
talk about it in our article that was published like
Oh my
last
gosh, let me link it, and then anybody who needs it.
I forgot about this, but because I
Frog.
Here's what you do. You
Oh.
if you teach, go via your library, right? Like and sign in. But those who don't have that access, let us know.
let us know. We can send a PDF, but we wrote an article for the Journal of Sound and Music and Games called "The 7-Year Twitch."
Yes.
I was proud of that.
I'm very
I was
happy
like
with that.
kind of joking, and then they all liked it, and I was like, okay, good, because I like.
No, I know. I was gonna.
Because it was
was
our 7th
going
year
to
of streaming this year.
Give you credit. I was because there's if you read it, this is one thing to read. We all have little jokes in there.
Yes, we do.
So if you can find them all,
Then you win a
Oh wait,
prize.
can you
You win a
skip the
prize.
puzzle, Elizabeth?
I think skip sorting was skip like putting these in order. I hadn't seen that before either, so I clicked exhaust here. I don't think that's right.
Yeah, no, because we bopped back to the beginning of this one.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is it just? Am I signed in or is it just open access?
It might be temporarily open access. No, you're signed in.
I'm signed in.
It's not. Yeah.
I am signed in. That is the answer. In fact, I'm signed into the journal that I have just
Fancy
taken.
extra times.
Yeah,
It's
shocking
almost like
that you're
I
signed into
set
the
it to
journal
be
that you are
signed in.
editor-in-chief for.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, I have some stuff here that we'll see in the first year of our tenure, is stuff that was obviously already in the pipeline through Tim and Elizabeth, and thankfully so, right? That we're not scrambling quite as hard as we would be.
Right.
But some of the things that I've already gotten people to agree to give me that they have in the works, I'm really excited to bring you all. So I can't wait to facilitate that. So, if you know anybody that has something that they're interested in publishing in the journal, have them reach out to me or have me reach out to them.
There you go. Nice.
How are IndieCade nominations made? Is there like a nominating panel, or do the game companies put themselves up for it?
So
it does feel like unintentional that a lot of the picks are so musically oriented.
Yeah. Obviously, so people submit their games themselves, to be considered.
Yes, and there is a nominal fee involved.
And there's I don't know, 1,000 games.
Yeah.
And so the leaders of the teams are the ones who go through all of those games. So I played about 100 demos, and kind of assessed what I thought it would do well in. So if I thought I had a good visual, or if I had a cool system, or if I had interesting audio. And then I had to rely, of course, on the other team leads to also assess this game has cool audio or is doing cool things with audio. Back out of this one. And yeah, and then after we kind of get that first list of so we had probably I think we had 25 on our list where these are considered for audio. Then everyone on the audio team, we divvied them up and then kind of gave little reports on whether or not we thought it was kind of worth considering. So we kind of did the first pass to get maybe 10 knocked out of these are solid audio wise, but there's 25 and these other 15 are better. And then we all played those remaining ones, and then we had to put together our ranked list of our top. So we did a top 8, and they took the top 5 to kind of officially put out. Yeah, so that's the system. A lot of playing games. A lot of games.
What was that last game called again?
That was it Lightfall or Light something?
Light Break.
Light Break.
Light Break. Okay, I had
that was
light.
so
and I was
so
that's
beautifully atmospheric.
the end thing.
Right.
I don't think I was I was zoning. I wasn't really paying too much attention to the gameplay.
It really was. It says it's zen, and it really was. I was like, dang, I don't think I just paid any attention. I was just no vibing.
It's weird
different
how,
when you're playing,
how things go year by year. The industry has cycles and trends. I distinctly remember one year where there were so many horror games that I was like, Laura, you need to just do everything for me because I'm a wuss. And cannot do it. And then one year there was a lot of blind accessible audio games.
Which is so awesome.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I need to go through some of those actually. Cause I want to do some stuff on audio only games in my book.
All of these are now added to my wish list thus far.
So I will I'll break my vow of neutrality and say Everdeep Aurora was definitely the one on the list for audio that I was like, this is a good game. The whole thing, the whole experience is such a good flipping game that I'm like.
That's the one that's loading now?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's it called?
Everdeep Aurora.
Everdeep.
Everdeep.
I love that freaky, like, Lovecraftian logo for the company.
Ooh, this music though. Ah! Louder than I expected.
That's very good, actually.
It was a bit loud.
I love a shocked Julianne face.
Oh, the color.
Ooh.
Color palette's really cool.
Ooh. Alright.
Oh,
All right,
listen to that bell
Zelda.
tone.
The rain sound is really nice, too.
I feel like it looks. I have not played Crypt Custodian, but I've seen like gameplay of it, and I feel like this fella looks like Crypt Custodian as well. So that's like in these days.
Everdeep Aurora. Right?
We should like write out a list of everything. Wow, I really like this.
Yeah.
This music's so good. The visuals, so good.
The color choices remind me of, like, you set your monitor on, like, an old IBM PC to all the amber colors.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Huh?
oh my gosh. Ah!
Gotta go
His
underground.
name's Ripper.
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 You guys, his name's Ripper.
You guys!
I can call Ribbert if I'm ever stuck.
Oh. Yeah, I would die for Ripper.
Also, I love that he plays the music, right?
Oh, you look at
It's
him, I guess, if it's Robert.
Oh.
Ripper, maybe. Look at.
Oh.
Like he closes his eyes. Shut up.
Yes, excellent.
Done by a German composer. Ooh, the whistle.
Leaving the Ribbert.
If folks find frogs as adorable as I do and like, you know, cozy content, you'll get a follow
Hell yeah.
India Rose Crawford.
Thank you.
Yeah, because the whole account is essentially like if
Shut
Frog and
up!
Toad existed,
Sorry.
and it's
I,
like
like,
stop motion
loaded it.
animation of crocheted frogs.
My mom caught me, like when I was home, me and my dad watching videos of frogs like trying to eat bugs but being stupid, and it's like there's like hours of this kind of footage online, and she's like, "You guys are weird." And I'm like, I love them so much. And my dad just finds animal humor just
I don't know if that
so
link will work, but it's
really fun.
yeah, India Rose Crawford, and like
Oh,
it's
it works.
basically.
That's
Oh, it
fine.
does.
Can we talk about the color and tonal shift in the sound?
Ooh,
Okay, the music
hello,
love it.
cello viola moment.
Different
Right?
people, different areas. Also, I truly forget. I don't know if this is like generated with each playthrough, but every time I start a new game, I just choose a different spot and start digging down, and I have a different experience. It's fantastic.
Nice.
Maybe that was just missing.
Yeah, for anybody
I
who loves like
find-
Frog and Toad core, this account gives me so much.
Have all of you
joy.
read the new Frog and Toad book by, what's the author who writes for McSweeney's?
I don't know. No, I haven't.
Hold on, I gotta look it up now.
I am interested, thank you. Victor Kraus, nicely done.
It's
Oh!
Oh,
okay. I
Jesus
love
Lord.
this.
speed up the doo doo dahoo. Yeah, how are we parsing this song? These phone names. Come on, Ryan.
Oh yeah.
The singer.
Soupy-da-da. Yeah, this is
Speed
fun.
up, dap.
Wait, go back. I need to look now that I'm not reading. I need to look at their instruments.
Bop.
I love that. Yes. Yeah, for anybody who hasn't seen Jenny Eggerty's Frog and Toad, it's Frog and Toad are doing their best. And it is incredible.
There was an Amazon Prime series, an animated one that looked really sweet. Oh my gosh, it's a parody. Amazing.
I have the physical copy of the new Frog and Toad book that I just linked.
Frog's holding a selfie stick on the cover.
Yes, he is. One of their stories in that new collection is like, Amazon Prime boxes are taking over our garage. Ooh, that follow-up there, the timbre on that hit me right. Like, all my attention came back to the game.
A diurnal circus. Woohoo! The Crystal Wars. That's such a video gamey thing.
I'm trying to think of something sassy to say about Diurnal Circus, and I was like, your wedding? I don't know.
I like that the music still maps with the visual tones too, so you can know what type of environment you're in based on soundtrack and color.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this reminds me of another game. This piano track. Is it just Undertale? I don't know. It might be Undertale.
Just slight reverb on it, maybe.
This kind of like heavy phrase, piano, reverb. Maybe I am getting Undertale vibes from this whole John. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so we've got banjo, keyboard, and something else. I missed it.
You got the scat, like, badger or whatever, or
Yeah.
bulldog, whatever the scat badger.
I'm
Scooby-Doo-Bop.
man.
Man.
Well, now I'm like legally obligated.
Uh-oh.
I mean, everybody knows this video, but it's never not funny. It's the Scatman slowed down 400%.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I hear it, I lose it.
Hollow Knight if it went 16-bit.
Yeah, definitely some Hollow Knight vibes.
Need more weird screaming monsters.
We need like more
Which I'm sure are
ambient
there.
noise, right? Like squishing, splishing.
I think some of the creatures are giving Undertale, like that one.
Yeah. Like exactly.
like almost exactly.
What was that game? Pepper Grinder. That's also a game with a quill. It was basically the mechanics from we're in the middle of the business at the very end.
This game looks awesome. I'm so excited.
There's the music.
Oh yeah, nice. You need a key and you don't have it. Julian, is that you on the keyboard?
Oh, I'm sorry. The mic is too close. I clearly am typing quite a lot. Too much.
Slamity, slamity, slam.
Excited.
So is this the last one of the nominees then, Elizabeth?
Yeah. I have a couple others, if you want, of like That made it to the top 8, but not to the official top 5.
Oh,
Yeah, we could do that. Let's see one more space here.
So then, is this the one that won then? For audio? Or
No.
we don't know yet.
Do you want me to tell you?
It's a surprise for the end.
That's fine. That's fine.
We should all guess
We should
which
guess.
one. Oh, okay. I gotta really pay attention.
God, it's the flower girl.
It's
from,
the
Zelda
Zelda
Wild,
situation. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that was so good. Pleased to meet you.
I am really digging music, and I'm digging the everything in this.
Secret girl. Oh, shoot you Peppy and W Peppy. So, from a clue that the poet and the bard told me, I know that the princess is in here, but I don't have to do that. Go on. Bye.
So not that we actually have a lot of things that we want to be playing in the near-ish future, but Ryan, I feel like one that needs to get on our list is Animal Well, because everybody's talking about it this year.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
So many students do journals on it. And I'm saying that to you because it's Metroidvania, and I feel like that's more plain.
Yeah.
And the color scheming is gorgeous in it.
Mm-hmm. It's just a
Can you drill
take down,
in there
down,
or
down,
no?
down. God damn, it's fun to do it.
Gosh, the bell tones are giving me light.
Yeah.
You know, that's like that particular tone is such a Yasunori Mitsuda. Like,
Yeah,
it reminds me of both Chrono Trigger and Xenogears.
Mm.
Especially Xenogears, which we
So
should
often
play.
we talk about
a little
Mitsuda
bit.
bass, right?
The other
But do we
composer
talk
who
about
uses a
Mitsuda
lot
Bell?
of this 16-bit bell tone is Kakuta in the Mana games.
Yeah.
Maybe for my birthday we could do Xenogears. I mean,
Oh.
that's a 70,000 hour.
You've already given us the gift of you doing voices in Star Fox 64, so I don't know how we'll ever top that.
I need to
Right.
figure out a game to do.
I really want you to do Chicken Scream.
I also really want Julianne to do Chicken Scream. I nominate Chicken Scream. Actually, Julianne, I bought her a Star Fox clone, a good one, a while ago, so that she could play it on stream, and we haven't made her do it yet.
Yeah.
It's,
But it's her birthday. She gets to pick. We don't get to strong
True.
arm
No,
her
no,
into
I
a game
know.
we think would be funny.
but if Julianne, if you have not actually played through EX Zodiac on Steam yet, you should.
Mhm.
Ooh, psychedelic art styles. So yeah, everyone, epilepsy warning, photosensitive.
Art is rifle. Okay.
I don't know if that's any of you all, but please take care of yourselves.
Yeah, if anyone was watching the recording later comes across this, yeah, this is trippy and weird. I'm just gonna play a few seconds of it.
Oh, okay.
It is fun. Yeah, so we're kind of getting into, and I don't want to say the B list, but like these were, so 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Like they were very cool. Like we had some just really fun. I just keep replaying the game.
Oh, you're in between keyboards. I get it.
Okay, I like the quote.
Oh, look at this graph paper situation.
Oh, Animal Well. Oh, ooh.
Yeah, a lot of my students have been
Oh,
playing
fun.
it.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
to be fair, a lot
Okay.
of my students have been. Whoa.
Oh, the noise. Well, sorry.
Huh. What is this? Something is rifle.
Art is rifle.
Art is. Good thing I have Steam opening. It's like.
Yeah, I know. I'm just adding everything. I'm wish listing everything. $20. All right, it's fine. Remember when every single game ever was $60 to $70? Just like what it was.
We all cried in I can't afford that.
Yep.
Yeah, or like we were like, "Hey, parents, please buy me this," and they're like, "No."
Yeah, my parents always said no. I mean, my brother and I had to like pool resources to get what we had.
Hi, that flute guy.
Hello.
Welcome, that flute guy.
So glad. So glad you made it. We're playing a trippy game. The drum tones on this are so happy. Wait, if we get good enough, can we play that scene in Whiplash? Like,
What in the hurricane
we
flag
just
warning
become
is
the
this?
jazz drummer?
Which I haven't seen that movie, but I've seen so much about it. I should just watch it.
You've probably seen the clip. Are
The
you
clip.
dragging?
Yeah.
Or are
Yeah.
you rushing? It's famous. Joe really likes this one where it translates that scene into like Gen Alpha slang, and he showed it to me just to show me how out of touch I am with all of that.
Oh, that's
Nice
freaky.
gong. Where's Doug to talk about percussion with us?
Mm-hmm. Yes, this is a very fun, trippy game.
Yeah.
Trippy puzzles.
So it almost has like a Portal first-person shooter puzzle mechanic, if I'm seeing that
Yeah.
right. Like, not that you make portals, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you're using a
sounds cool.
rifle.
Yeah, in a way that's not a gun.
Right. That's interesting. I'm very intrigued. I only opened Steam late enough to get like Everdeep Aurora and Music Power up on there. What were the other ones?
I'll go through the list in a sec.
Yeah, we'll do the list. Exciting. That was cool. I'm glad you shared that with us.
All right, and this one is from USC Games. Yay! Shout out to college
Ooh.
students.
Yay! Berkeley College of Music.
Nice. I
Advised
almost
by
went there.
Mason Lee. No, I'm just
On
kidding.
Yeah, probably.
On the other side, not the California Berkeley, the Boston Berkeley.
Yeah, I applied there. They offered me money, but not enough.
They're expensive.
Well, and at the time, like, not to like toot my own violin, but it was the highest scholarship they'd ever offered a string player. But Boston was just too expensive to live in.
Hmm.
Up to that point, right? I'm sure that like folks have done better.
Still, that's not.
It was 100% because I was in that first high school rock orchestra formed in the entire country. That was like Trans-Siberian Orchestra, but like
Yeah.
I was 16, and because I already had all that pop background, like that was it. Like they didn't care how well I played Bach. So that was why. That was a contender though. I went on a trip and I applied there and Boston Conservatory. So those were two that I considered. Piano.
What are you doing to make the piano sound? And the string.
Pizzicato.
I'm clicking. I'm just clicking.
Just clicking.
Boom, boom. The shimmering tremolo would be a nightmare to play. Ooh,
This
cool
is
chord.
this almost has to be a library doing it.
Yeah. What's the gameplay though? I'm not like really following from what you're doing.
Oh, that was a cool chord to open the gate.
I'm trying to solve a maze, but I
Okay.
have to. It's very abstract. I have to like collect all these little tips
Little
and fellows.
dots, and then you have to hold.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm holding and it plays music, and it opens the door. Gotta get a couple more.
Funny story of that flute guy about Bach. In my master's degree, I had already been accepted for the PhD by the point I like did my whatever they called it, qualifying like jury for my whatever was going to be on my master's recital or the defense or whatever it was, and I swapped out the required unaccompanied Bach for Heinrich Bieber Scordatura Rosary Sonatas, several of them, and I was
hell yeah.
I was like, suck it. No, I didn't say that to my professors, but I had a fun moment of like arguing why that was a perfect equivalent, level of technique and challenge. And I was like a percussionist. I had a table off to the side with several instruments on it, and I would just pick up the right one for the piece I was playing. Because I wasn't gonna leave my retune my instrument on stage. Like that's a recipe for disaster. So I had several instruments with me, including a viola. I did the Claude Bowling suite for violin and jazz piano trio, which has a movement in the middle of it called tango. And tango.
Ooh, hello.
Sorry. Got sexy in here, or 80s.
Sexy.
It got sexy and 80s in here. Yeah,
look at all the music notes now.
Whispers?
Oh god.
Oh, they're whispering.
Oh no, not that. Nope.
It's like anti-asthma for Julianne.
Yeah, Julianne can't do the ASMR stuff.
That's the trigger warning I needed. Is the whispers.
Right. Julianne, are you there?
No. ASMR, and then R stands for Ryan.
The R stands for Ryan.
That might be my all-time favorite interaction with you.
Are you still there?
And there are some good ones.
There are a lot of good ones. This was cool.
What is this called?
Sides.
Okay.
Sides,
Like Steez. All right, store. I'm wish listing everything. I need to see how that game continues even beyond the whispers. Maybe there's like a setting. It's sort of like turn off spiders, turn off whispers.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, often like because the sound effects, music, and ambient tend to have their own things, right? So the other two I have, so just Little Guardsman and The Wear Cleaner were nominated for performance, and I'm just like slightly personally obsessed with both of them. If you haven't heard of either of them.
I have not.
No. You're one of my sources of knowing anything that's happening in indie gaming. So I stalk your Steam all the time. I'm like, what's Elizabeth playing?
Oh,
I do too.
Spire forever.
Yeah, Elizabeth plays
there
Slay
has
Spire all the time.
That's okay. I already know about that one, but
I like play in class all the time, and so then I see your account playing all sorts of things, and I'm like, ooh, what's happening there? And I'm like, wait, I'm teaching.
ooh, The Wear Cleaner. This is cute.
All right.
Hello, Blues.
Okay.
I'm in for this.
Man, I should use this when for game audio journals, because I never have enough that use like standard like rock and pop progressions. It's a classic example.
Oh, hell yeah.
Of course his name is Daryl. He looks like a Daryl.
Those are like actual lines, but I just love it.
This is my kind of voice acting.
Yeah, so funny story about the random movement of the bowling suite that was viola.
Coffee machine explosion.
We are
cleaned.
like power wash simulatoring right now. I love it. This is groovy.
Printer
Or this
malfunction,
reminds me
oh
of
no.
that game that we got in the one of the itch.io bundles with the Roomba, the one like the killer Roomba. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I do.
That one is like the opposite of cleaning things up. But, kind of similar.
I'm a werewolf, and that's why I have to clean things.
So, are we trying to not turn into a werewolf?
Oh, I have turned into a werewolf. I'm wearing a hat to cover it.
Oh, okay. But like the people don't know you're a werewolf, so I'm guessing you're trying to keep that under wraps, right?
Right.
Yeah. That's
Wait, what is this called?
Wear Cleaner.
Oh.
Oh Oh my gosh, the little like grooving like electric organ. And now we're having some
This
mallet
is
solo.
adorable.
His name is Kyle.
Yeah, this is cute. Oh, it's free. I could just play the game. I'm gonna add it to my library.
Kills 0.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Octodad. That's a good idea.
Actually,
Yeah, I'm just always looking for examples of stuff that uses the standard progressions. Like there's a track in Stardew Valley that's like a textbook doo-wop progression. So like I like to just have that in there.
So yeah, if I'm spotted, it's not that, oh no, they caught me and I get arrested or whatever. Like, no, if I'm spotted, I have to go ahead and kill them, and then I have to eat the corpse, and then I have to clean that up.
Oh dang!
Yeah, it just causes you more work.
It just causes you more work. Yeah, that's funny. Oh my gosh.
God, so easy to please.
I love it. Yeah.
That delivery is perfect on that voice actor.
Werewolf.
When I encountered that random viola movement, my teacher was like, we can just skip that one because that's how it usually gets performed. And I was like, well, no, obviously I'm learning viola. I had, oh my gosh. Body.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Ah! And then
Clean Ina's body.
Messes.
This is dark. Oh my gosh.
You messes.
I like how you're not messing up the paintings though, with the water.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah,
nice.
killing your first coworker.
The one nice thing about this Steam achievement, killing your first
This does look, it's cute, but it's also like dark.
This is a very like
Collectible found.
Oliver adjacent game.
just
He
toilet
loves
paper?
macabre stuff. That's like
Yeah.
child friendly.
Oh my
Because they
god.
also love how much shit is in this bathroom. Oh my god.
Yep.
What happens at this workplace? Where are you all eating?
There's a Michigan State fraternity that just got suspended for weird initiation practices. Like,
Oh no.
Oh no.
and I don't know the details because I just caught this on the radio on the news.
Oh man.
But it involved students being made to eat something. So who knows?
Oh no.
Oh.
So I was in a sorority and like we didn't have anything weird. Like you had to memorize like certain like readings and be able to recite them. You had to know the Greek alphabet, like it was not that intense, right? Nothing weird ever happened. Like anything that was quote ritual was super cool. Like it was just like meaningful, So I'm always like horrified, and I think that's generally the vibe. Like because Case is such a like a nerdy school, in general, like Greek life is not like what I've seen in media or even at Ohio State when I was there. But I'm always like thrown by that because like that's just not how anybody. When I started, my sorority was a bunch of clove smoking like sarcastic art historians. They were awesome. They weren't. On Wednesdays we wear pink.
Yeah,
that
one of
freaks
my
me out. That's so
housemates
Southern,
when I was
though.
in the fraternity was like Iowa State's
I don't get
homecoming king. We were in a popular fraternity, even though it was the
Yeah.
Lutheran fraternity on campus.
You were Beta Sigma Psi, right?
Yes.
This is funny because my sorority. Oh, this is very 80s too.
Yeah, it
Little
is.
guardsmen. My sorority is just Sigma Psi, and we were local. We only existed at Case. Well, Western Reserve originally. We founded there in 1897, same year Brahms died.
It came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikely.
Say, I only know 1850. That's like the only death date I know. No, I know a few others.
One disaster.
Wait, who died in
after another had been
1850?
averted due to her diligence,
Sorry, 17.
cunning,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know shit.
The applause. That's so funny.
Peace and prosperity.
Oh, yeah.
The thing,
Okay,
the
this
reason I ended up
part-
in a fraternity is not because I was a legacy there so much, honestly. It's because when I was on Iowa State's campus, 90% of all student clubs were led by Greeks.
Importance. A decision that could possibly kill
Like if you wanted to
Yeah.
do anything, you had to be a
thousands of
Greek,
people.
basically.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would
made the
say
wrong choice.
I totally get it because like it's not like I'm unaware of what Greek life looks everywhere else, but I will say if you all like saw my sorority, that wouldn't be a question. You would be like, oh, like no wonder Dana was in that group. Like they
Can
were.
we talk about this
were
voiceover?
cool.
Oh my gosh. How could
Yeah, the
you have
voiceover
done
was
this
very
to
intense.
us?
I liked the applause.
Lil!
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
So spoilers, this won performance at IndieCade for a very good reason.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life
Well, Dad, you don't have to do this.
when they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the Goblin Ball match down at the pub.
Aw, Dad, do I have to?
Yeah.
Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
You
always
think
do.
I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a
Little
duty.
Game Boy on the ground.
I had a responsibility. I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet on the Goblin Ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on. I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
Well, all right, Dad.
Okie dokie. Ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
This is basically Papers, Please if it were an adorable sitcom.
Oh, good.
Nice,
Everyone
okay.
loves a tutorial.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
Pie cake.
Ah,
is the
good
first.
morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Yay!
Love a boring day. Love
Good.
that for you.
Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Hell yeah.
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I
good.
would.
Great. Oh, that was
After they state their
satisfying.
business,
Stick
it's pretty
it
much your
loose
call
in
what
my
to
bag.
do. You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil.
Gee.
I've really got to say so long. The
Nice.
Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial for a slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up here. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Excellent. So we don't need
I
to like
already
use any
told you,
tools on her,
Selecting the person means
Sometimes.
sometimes using a tool will do the job better. Or the... Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help. But all they'll really give you is their opinion. You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Oh my gosh, that looks like Brienne of
Or
Tarth.
First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat in the sprawl,
Yeah.
with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
Sir Mason Cheeks.
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm,
Aw,
chaos
yeah.
personified in human form.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake.
Each call costs an action point.
The royal witch.
The royal witch.
I like depressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there's a cash bonus. Malcolm the Jester.
Yeah, this is like a quest you have to do. You'll meet a person who has a really stupid name, and you'll be like, wait, I know what to do. And then you call the Jester, and he's like, yes!
That's great.
Alright, so...
We've had so much good, like, string pizzicato tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good slate for IndieCade this year. Dang.
Wow. Okay. All right. Wait. What are the names of everything? I'm gonna do like a poll and see if people can guess what the winner was.
Yeah, let's do a poll. Also, what was that called?
That last one is Will Guardsman.
Okay.
So what were the top 5? It was.
Let me pull up this together. It was Everdeep Aurora, Light Break,
Light. Sorry. Music. Wait. What was the one after Light Break?
Lullaby of Life.
Lullaby of Light.
Of
Life.
Life.
Music
Light.
Power Up.
Uh-huh.
Music Power Up and Star Stuff.
So Star Stuff, Lullaby of Life, Music Power Up, Light Break, and Everdeep Aurora.
Okay.
Poll. We're gonna see.
All right.
Oh, there's our poll.
Which one won? Okay.
Yay, vote, everybody.
Should I vote? Like, will it show that I voted for
No.
It won't show who it was. It'll just.
This is
Yeah,
for
this
the
is
Audio
audio.
Spotlight Award, yeah.
Yeah, Audio Spotlight. Based on what we saw tonight. Oh, we're really leaning Music Power Up.
Which I hope. No, what do you think did win? But maybe that is the one you hope won.
I mean, if you already know, I mean, you can go ahead and vote.
If you know, you can obviously rig it, but you could also put which one you hope won.
All of them just had like they were all different and delightful, and so we were really happy with like that being the top 5. Like, there's such a good spread of
Yeah, this is a good slate.
on top. Yeah.
I enjoyed this even more than last year's slate. We had actually a lot of horror stuff last year. Was that the horror year or was that 2 years ago? It was a lot.
I think it was a couple years ago was the horror year, but last year, World of Horror.
That's right. That was the one.
Yeah. And that's such good audio. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
it's too
that
much
was
for me.
really good.
Yeah, We Are OFK won last year, and that game is just so good. Just the absolute best.
All right,
Oh my
folks, get your votes in, get your guesses, unless you know, and then I guess rig the voting or something.
The one that sounded like Chrono Trigger, the one that sounded like Undertale. We were kind of.
We were having
thinking of-
moments of both.
Yeah.
But moments of both.
Okay,
that?
so
That was Everdeep Aurora.
That
4
was
votes.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. 4 votes for Music Power Up, 2 votes for Everdeep Aurora, 1 for Star Stuff. How'd we do?
And the winner is Music Power Up.
Heck yeah!
Yay! I
I'm
didn't vote for
excited.
that, but I thought that might win.
I was actually between that and Everdeep Aurora for what I thought was going to be the winner. So, very happy.
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh my
have to all add Music Power Up to our wish list as soon as that actually comes out and we can pay for it. We're gonna have to stream that in full.
Yeah, please.
And I just have the alpha demo is what I showed. But yeah, very excited for the full game.
Yeah, and that's just something they sent you, right? I don't think there's not a demo on.
I don't think so.
Right, no, I think
Steam or
that's
anything.
probably
It's
internal to IndieCade. That's what it usually is. Yeah.
Well, I'll be watching it for. There's actually I went on a thing recently where I got a bunch of game demos, which I don't normally do, but I added several to my list that I'm really excited to come out.
Also, every Steam Next Fest, I make it a point to like download a crap ton of demos that look interesting to me, and I try to like give feedback, because they're all indie devs, you know, they're all doing their best, and I'm like, yeah, this is great. Here's some
Just like Frog and Toad.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, this was a delight. I had no idea what to expect coming in and didn't look up anything, and that just brings me so much joy.
What's wild to me and super fun is if you've seen the Indie Game Awards, which I will notice separate from IndieCade.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole different slate of games there for music this time. No overlap at all, which is not a complaint. They're very different submission processes, very different vibes of what gets submitted. IndieCade tends to emphasize, and Elizabeth can disagree with me here, tends to pitch and bill itself as the Sundance Festival for video games, in the sense that you can submit things that are not necessarily commercially viable and do pretty well at IndieCade.
Right.
And that is not true for most of the other award shows. I think that's long been one of IndieCade's best things. But I wonder, because Balatro, for instance, which is like the token, like the Game Awards are recognizing it as the indie game for the year. It's the one that has the Game of the Year nomination. It got all the press for the Game Awards.
Which one?
Balatro, the poker roguelike.
Yeah.
How is it pronounced Balatro?
I have no idea.
I have no... Okay.
Where's the emphasis?
I know I'm friends with the publicist for the game on social media, so we'll have to like see. But the if you're keeping your ear to the ground for the Indie Game Awards, which is hosted by IGN, we've got Core Keeper, Flock, Pacific Drive, The Cub, which I haven't heard or seen of at all here, Thrasher, and Wild Bastards.
Nice.
There are a few of them.
Wow.
Thrasher, because that's by the guys who made Thumper.
Thrasher is the guys who made Thumper, yeah.
It looks amazing.
Well, it looks like it's VR adjacent to me, but not in a bad way.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
Man, that's a slate of games. Like, I feel like I keep my ear to the ground with indie games, obviously, and I'm baffled that like half of those I have not heard of at all, like ringing zero bells. So
yeah, that's exciting, but also like what? How?
Yeah, I wonder like maybe they're kind of not my genre, because I suspect maybe some of them are like survival or the shooty pew pew type, and I don't shooty pew pew type.
Yeah,
right.
I get that.
Ooh, Void Bastards. Sorry.
Flock
Amazing.
looks like our streams and Elizabeth's type of game. It looks like Proteus meets Flower.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, all right.
I like both of those a lot, so.
Yeah, that
that's
sounds
Flock.
promising, don't it?
Okay.
Pacific Drive is a...
Flock's
If Blind Drive had visuals, but was still like a driving horror game, that's that game.
Yeah, Pacific Drive is pretty great. Oh, there's also a new one that was nominated for or won an IndieCade award called Keep Driving. That's just freaking adorable. It's if Oregon were an 80s road trip.
Nice.
Yay!
Yeah, Wild Bastards is an innovative-looking first-person shooter. It is very much not Elizabeth and my jam, which doesn't mean that it's not good, but...
But we all have our preferences.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the Quentin Tarantino video games.
Yeah.
That's
Unrelated to everything, because we aren't streaming next Thursday, because it's Thanksgiving.
I was like, why?
Thanksgiving in my house. I have to show you all my earrings. They're Thanksgiving dinner.
Amazing.
That's delightful. Is that a fried egg?
Yeah, it is. It's an egg on there.
No, it's the mashed potatoes with the gravy and the butter.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so there's mashed potatoes,
I was
cranberry
just like,
sauce.
Sorry, I saw them
stuffing,
earlier and
candied
I totally
yams,
read it as an egg.
green bean casserole, a roll,
Okay.
and the turkey with the gravy, and then it's on like a cute plate, and then the pumpkin pie is the like earring back. Isn't that cute?
Oh, nice.
Got these on Etsy last year, and I love
I was
them.
gonna say fried egg. I didn't know that was a thing for Thanksgiving.
It's not a fried egg. It might be
but
clearer.
This makes. You do the thing. No, I see the butter and the gravy and the thing. Yeah,
It's so cute, and I had it on my wish list for a long time, like just sitting in my Etsy wish list, and finally I was just like, YOLO! And I bought it. And I'm like, even if I only wear these once a year, I will be so happy once a year.
Nice.
Yeah, that's 1,000%.
By the way, I forget who in the chat, it might have actually been Julianne, asked like who plays Balatro and likes it a lot.
Yeah.
It's me. Holy shit. So
yeah, you're one of those.
Okay.
They've
A lot of my
released
students,
2
too.
free DLC packs already that just are automatically patched into the game. So now you can find Balatro like playing cards from The Witcher 3, Dave the Diver, Vampire Survivors, Among Us, Cyberpunk 2077, The Binding of Isaac, Slay the Spire, and Stardew Valley.
Intriguing.
So many crossovers.
What a list of things.
I love this Stardew Valley card that I'm seeing. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
We need to just watch this trailer together on YouTube, apparently.
Great. I'm excited.
Did I leave?
My body is ready.
You don't have to leave. There's no spoilers for a game like this.
No, I accidentally left the.
Oh, the Discord. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, we're done.
I closed tabs too early.
You have a twitchy finger.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me do that.
There we go.
Can you see that trailer on the Skype or the Discord?
Lord.
I can, yes.
All right, we're going to bounce this all over there really quickly. Go back, put this up on here, and we'll watch this here as well.
Sorry.
Oh my. Oh my.
Okay.
I love Slay the Spire. Holy cow.
Me too. Working on a cosplay of this island.
Nice.
I love cosplayers.
Oh my god.
I can't. No!
It got you.
Here's the Joker.
It's got them all. It's got them all. Oh my god.
Arnie and Lois were looking at each other so lovingly in those cards.
They're both cards.
Oh my gosh.
Shut up.
Well, that's the way to get me to play stuff like this, you know? Like, you know how Joe tried to get me into Rocket League was he bought me the Back to the Future car.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
You just if you have a Dana summoning, you know, element in the game.
Right.
Oh man.
There is Back to the Future DLC for Power Wash Simulator, by the way, for anybody that's keeping tabs on such things.
Nice.
It's so good.
Before we go, I don't. Obviously, again, no stream next week because of holiday things.
And then after that, it'll be Julianne's birthday, right?
I gotta think.
So Julianne gets to pick something.
That's right.
Yes.
And then after that, then we have a lot of options. But
After
we
that,
could come.
the 12th and then maybe the 19th we'll stream. It depends on everybody's schedules. The 12th, I think we probably
I'm
will,
free.
though.
I'm free for all of them.
Yeah, I'm free.
I could do the 12th. I don't know about the 19th yet, but 12th for sure.
Yeah.
What day of the week is Christmas this year?
Wednesday.
Yeah, so like
Not probably
You
not
all-
26.
Yeah, probably
No,
not.
we won't
I'm
do the
technically
26th.
free, but
I
Yeah.
don't know if we will probably be traveling at that point.
yeah.
And we may take a longer break than usual into January because Julianne is getting married right when we would normally start again.
Well, we could do like the 9th,
Yeah, we could
right?
We could do the 9th,
We
yeah.
do the 9th.
But not the 6th. I won't be. You could do the 16th, but I will not.
No, because we're going to be driving probably.
Yeah, they're going to be driving.
You're driving. Cool.
Sarah is going to try to get on the same flight as us, though. So Sarah might fly with Joe and me
Nice.
to your wedding.
Come fly with me.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Julian's getting married.
Married.
And we're going to... Marriage.
Marriage.
Brings it all together. Wings us all together. Yes, it's gonna be a good time. But yeah, we have actually kind of a lot of things that we want to play. Instead of just being in a lull, we have like a lot of stuff on the docket. So,
We do. We have like way too much in the line.
because I know Sea of Stars DLC is gonna happen.
So when the full 2025 expansion pack
Yeah.
DLC Sea of Stars comes, I think we should do that in full.
I think we should do it in full too. Because
And I think maybe
love
the
it.
week before it launches, we can retouch what already has launched as like the finalized Sea of Stars.
Mhm.
Uh,
And I would like to do at least another week of ours at the Jewel of Faramore.
let's try to follow up with that sooner rather than later. The
Okay.
other thing we need to do is
That could be our January one-off.
I really want to see a date for Damien to do Shadow of the Colossus with us. I'm so excited about that.
Oh my! Well, that if Damien can make it, then we shove everything to the side for that because Damien is delightful.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, that's a huge get for the stream. we've had some amazing. Anybody that guests with us has actually been like top caliber. You know.
Yeah.
I was just
real.
talking about this with students having one of their side quests is they watch part of our stream and they write it up and they talk about what do we do that other streamers don't necessarily do, like what's our vibe like, how do we interact with chat, that and
We are unprofessional. No, just kidding.
well, it's funny how many of them chose the week that we did the new Zelda because we had Jordan on, and I was saying you guys got like unusually focused, like good musical talk because
The
like
vibes were
we
up
put on our
for
best
us.
behavior when we have guests
Yes,
on,
we're
right?
good.
That's right.
And I was like, and listen, sometimes we're just tired. Like we all have really demanding jobs and
It's
lives. And we just get to Thursday and we're just excited to be here together. And so we aren't necessarily like saying the smartest things, but there's always at least something, kind of a kernel of something good. But yeah, I call them side quests, and it's job class side quests. So when they earn the side quest, they like take on a job class, and I chose them very carefully based on like what the assignment was. So there's like a rogue one, there's like summoner, illusionist, paladin. There's like a whole bunch. I think this one's the cleric one.
Watching the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The other one I really want to do when we get a free week, and I do realize we don't have a lot of those coming up. Dragon Quest III is impossibly, breathtakingly good looking.
Is that the one with the ocean that you were just showing us?
Yeah, I texted a screenshot. That animated and that double
good
read
ocean.
solo that opens that game is just fall in love forever immediately.
That was some good ocean it was giving.
Really was.
What's wild is that was the world map. Later, when you're in like a tower, like it's a multi-floor vertical dungeon, right? The tower, you can stand on the outside of it, and in this version of the game, the world map never quits being rendered. It just blurs in the extreme distance, and you can see the ocean and the clouds and the grass and the forest. All the world map is still there, loaded, and like with physics and everything, while you're in the tower looking down on it from 7 floors up or one thing. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Random question. We did Hyperlight Drifter on the stream a while ago, right? Or did we not?
We've not done it.
That's wild.
That might be
They're
one.
making either a sequel or the studio's coming out with something new that looks very similar.
I keep thinking I hear that, and then like doesn't happen because this game is 2016. Anyway, I really want them to do more things because it was such a good game.
Yeah, I mean,
anyway,
we're also
that
going to
might
play
be the
like
December 5th game.
Silk Song and Time Spinner 2 when they launch, someday.
There's so many games.
So many
That's the only
things.
good part of this world.
I can't.
The successor to Greece.
Yes, Neva. Right? Yeah.
And I think that's like a 6-hour experience.
Yeah, that's the thing. We have so many things we want to play. It's like there are things that we want to give more time to and come back to, but like we could always do that pretty far removed from whenever we start it.
Yeah, and I think we've gotten into the habit, starting really this year, maybe late last year, of only very rarely doing multi-game or multi-week playthroughs of games. Like only Sea of Stars got that in the past year and a half from us.
We had to do the whole thing.
But Dragon Quest III, as good as I think it is, I really think we should do a 1-week visit of how good the music and aesthetics are and then move onward. I don't think we should do 7 weeks of it.
Yeah,
right.
I
think
like our
I think we're
pop in the
learning.
beginning, pop at the end thing.
Yeah, I like how we did because we learned from Rebirth.
Because that's right. This year
we learned from FF7.
This year we did Rebirth. We did the opening, get our initial appearances of this thing,
do the thing,
and then I finished it off stream, and we covered like the end of the game as well.
Yeah, and we did Golden Saucer too. We did 3 different weeks.
Yeah,
if I recall. Yeah, I liked how we did that because we like touched on moments that were meaningful. But I think we're getting a better sense too of like oh, we want to do this. Like one of us wants to do this whole game, and like. If it's a longer game, like it better be amazing. like we all have I think a pretty well calibrated sense of like, does this deserve more than just like a look, even if I'm playing it a lot.
Yeah, I do want to return to Hades 2 one more time once everything launches.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And we could always do whenever. We don't know when that is, right?
No, we do
exactly. Not exactly. Yeah, we did. It wasn't Rebirth. What was the first one?
It was
Remake. I keep like knowing which one I'm talking about, but yeah, Rebirth was the one that
Rebirth we did responsibly. Remake we played for 13 weeks.
Yeah, it was too much.
You know what
we were all getting so tired.
The game that you were in like an airship or something, but it was an airship for old people dying. Wait, what was that game? It was very cozy.
Yes.
Wayward Strand?
Yes, Wayward Strand.
Yeah,
we did actually that for, our stream was given that code by the publisher to stream and discuss.
Because that was a Starlight stream.
Wanted to come back to that. I don't think we did. I think we just did a one-off with that one.
We never
That's
did come
one that
back to it, but it was very good.
I think I might just do that personally, but I loved it. Wayward Strand?
Yeah,
Strands?
It's Wayward Strand, yeah.
It's not even listed in our games we've played list, so I'm going to put it back on under Julianne.
Okay, thanks.
But not that we keep this like perfectly updated.
I was so charmed by it.
Yeah.
I think because I just love the sort of like point and clicky kind of style lately.
Yeah, so
in
I added
any case,
it.
Elizabeth is yawning and I am yawning too. It is getting late.
Gotta teach tomorrow.
I do.
Morning.
I teach a 3-hour lab on Friday mornings this term.
Oh, I just have an early meeting tomorrow, but then I don't have to teach because final presentations start tomorrow.
Oh,
they had to research a 19th century woman in music, and it could be a performer or a composer, and I'm very excited because there's folks that I know pretty well, right? Like I know Clara Schumann, etc. But there's also a lot of names that I'm not super familiar with because I'm not a 19th century specialist. So I'm really excited to learn right with them. Should be pretty good.
Yeah. All right. We will see everybody in 2 weeks after Thanksgiving. We'll have the end of the term stream. It'll be really fun.
Yay!
All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.